Hi, Happy New Year. Welcome to CHI Borders YouTube channel. My name is Ko Fujimoto. Today's topic is how covered expats can legally avoid 30% withholding tax on 401ks. And let's get started. Before I go, this is an educational video about the US exit tax, and this is not a tax or legal advice. Having said that, this strategy works only if all of the following are true. First and foremost, you are a covered expatriate. Number two, you have eligible deferred compensation assets such as 401k. And luckily, you do not need distributions during your lifetime from your 401k. And you expect a non-covered expatriate or non-U.S. person heir. Well, this is a little confusing, so I will tell you. In order to avoid 30% withholding tax, the person who inherits your 401k cannot be a covered expatriate, period. That's number one. Number two, even if your heir is not a covered expatriate, if they live in the US or they are US citizens or they are green card holders, there is other exit tax called covered gift tax to be levied on to them. So just to make sure I clarify this. If you deal with US exit tax, cross-border retirement planning or covered expatriate issue, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for weekly update. Now we go back to the topic. So you are covered expatriate and you do not need distribution from your 401k. Eventually death will come to you. Because of your death, untouched 401k would move to other person based on your designation, most likely beneficiary designation, and such heir inherits your 401k. And repeatedly, I am saying here, your heir is not a covered expatriate, and he or she will start receiving distributions from inherited 401k, and because of this, there is no 30% withholding under Section 877 Cap A. Well, you may be wondering why this works. It's rather simple because the tax law says this. The 30% withholding under Internal Revenue Code 877 Cap A D1 Cap A applies only to distributions made to the covered expatriate. So the law says it only 30% applies to only to the covered expatriate. It doesn't say it applies to any other person such as the heirs of a covered expatriate. So if this was helpful, please press like button now because it tells YouTube that this type of knowledge is beneficial and more people, more expat will be able to know this rule or this information. So what this strategy does not do, it does not eliminate your estate tax exposure. Probably on the US side and probably on your home country's side. Probably for the US base depending on what you have in your 401k, and that would be our next YouTube channel topic, next video's topic. So please subscribe. Also, your home country may have an inheritance tax or may not have an inheritance tax. Number two, you can't gift your 401k. Does not allow gifting a 401k. This is a kind of a universal truth. It does not help if you need retirement income. And it does not apply to non-qualified plans automatically. So only applies to qualified retirement plans protected by the U.S. government and organized and administered by your employer, most likely, or your state government or your school board or something like that. Now, let's talk about a slightly different topic. Countries with inheritance tax include Japan, United Kingdom. Japan, by the way, has a 55% tax rate. United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain, and others. And on the other hand, countries without inheritance tax are Australia, Canada, Singapore, Malaysia, Portugal, Mexico, and many others. And obviously, I'm not the expert of any of those inheritance tax or any of those countries' taxation systems. So you must consult with each country's expert. Okay, let's go back to the case analysis here. You are a covered expatriate, or he is a covered expatriate. He's age 68. Luckily, he has $2.5 million 401k asset as well as other asset, and because of that, he will not need distributions from his 401ks during his lifetime. And his heir is not U.S. resident, not U.S. citizen, not green card holder for U.S. exit covered gift tax purposes, and also heirs are not themselves but are covered expatriate. They're not the covered expatriate, and therefore, because of this simple fact, there is no 30% withholding under Section 877A, which is exit tax current rule. So to wrap up, there are 4 key steps that you must take. You must confirm that you become a covered expatriate status. Number 2, in your 401k, well, who are your beneficiaries? And you can obviously change the beneficiary designation and coordinate estate and exit tax planning, especially if you have more than one heir, and get professional advice before acting. That's why this video is produced, and these are our contact information as well as half an hour complimentary video meeting booking link and our email address. So before I wrap up, if you want more English language content on the US exit tax, please subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Take care.